What is up? What is up? How is everybody going today? You're here with Kylie, Australia's emotional eating coach, and you know how we do. I'm here to empower you to take control of your relationship with food, create a body and a life that is more delicious than chocolate because you get to do it all on your terms. Joining me, if you're joining me live for some Monday motivation, throw me an emoji in the comments box. Let me know that you're here. Throw me some likes and some love hearts as you're dropping on live. It is so great to be with you all for some Monday motivation. So I can't wait to see who's dropping on. There's 10 of you here already. I am sending you so much love. Throw me an emoji. Throw me an emoji. Throw me some likes and some loves. It's so great to see you here. Jenna, Michelle, Dana, how's everybody going? Oh, Dana, it's so great to see you. Natalie, thank you so much for joining me here today. It is time for some Monday motivation, and I want to tell you something. As I do. Today we are talking about what to do when someone you love shoots you down, like boom, right? Like a Western movie. I'm telling you, thank you so much, Michelle. Thank you for the love hearts. Dana, thank you for the very, very cool. Oh, I love those lips emojis. You know, I do love me some gorgeous lip emojis. Thank you so much. What do you do when someone you love tears you to shreds? This is what we're talking about today. And every week we have a theme, and I'm actually not quite sure what this week's theme is going to be, but as I'm sort of looking at the message that I want to share with you today, I'm thinking it might just be authenticity, about really stepping up and being you. I know you've all seen my fabulous cup. I do. It makes a guest appearance now every live stream. Live stream's going to be all about the cup, the teacup, but I have my green tea, as you know, because I wanted to share this with you today. This was my experience over the weekend, and what I want to tell you first up is knowing who you are. Knowing who you are. You knowing who you are is the most important thing we can get straight in our heads from the get-go, and this is the message this week. Stepping up, authenticity, being true to yourself no matter what, because you know we wear the masks. We all be putting on those masks, pretending we're someone else depending on what crowd we're with, right? So you know how this works, right? Natalie, thank you so much for those very cool emojis. You know how this works. It depends on who you are with as to what mask we wear. But I want to tell you, I sort of had this experience over the weekend, and this is what I want to share with you, right? Someone that I love very deeply with all my heart, love and adore, right, decided to take it upon themselves to critique my live streams and share their opinions with me. And you know, this is the truth, right? We don't hear what other people say because they weren't really, really vicious. They weren't cruel. They weren't actually encouraging, but they weren't hideous, right? But I didn't hear the actual critique. I heard my interpretation of the critique. So what I heard was, you're stupid, you're an idiot, you look like ridiculous, everything you do and say is ridiculous, and you should just stop what you're doing straight away. That's what I heard. That's what I heard, right? Because that was my interpretation of what was going on. And did it make me feel good? No. Did it make me feel good about myself and my choices and all of that? No, it did not. Because I love this person deeply. So there was a deep emotional attachment, right? It wasn't just like a random stranger on the street going, oh, you look stupid. You look like a moron. Your live streams suck. And I would just brush it off and go, you mean nothing to me, right? You mean nothing to me, so your opinion means nothing to me. But this person I love deeply. So their opinions matter. Their opinions matter. Their thoughts matter. Their words matter. And it was like little knives coming at me like ching, 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 ching. And I'm like, what? Now, if you've ever had anything like this happen, just shout it out. Shout it out in the, yeah, Dana goes, no way, lady. True. I know, shocking but true, right? Shocking but true. And it was the situation. And so if you're joining me here live now, if you're just dropping on, this is what I want to tell you. We don't actually hear what other people say to us. We hear our own interpretation of what they're saying to us. So as this person was just, taking it upon themselves to give me people offer their opinions. They're like, I'm just trying to help. So I did not ask for help. Did not. But I'm just trying to help you improve. Didn't ask. No, did not ask. So what we hear is our interpretation of what they're saying. And as this person was jabbering on and, telling me that I should not do this and I should not do that and I should do it this way and not that way, what I heard was, you're a moron, you're an idiot, you look like a fool, nobody likes you, nobody likes anything you have to say, and you're just ridiculous. You should get on out of here. Really, it really was not pleasant. But straight away the alarm bells went off in my head, straight away. And I'm like, this is not gonna be good. No. I knew immediately I had a choice. There was a choice, right? The dual choice. I could either take what they said on board and slink away just going, yeah, I'm pathetic. I'm ridiculous. I'm a loser. I might as well eat. Right? Chocolate, 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 right? Or I could straight away like shake it off, like do a whole Taylor Swift thing and just shake it off, right? Because I knew letting that stuff into my head, into my mind, into my heart was not going to lift me up higher. It was going to squash me down lower. You hear me say it every day. If it doesn't lift you up higher, if it makes you feel less, not more, if it shrinks you smaller and makes you feel in any way less than the amazing, hot, fabulous, super sexy person that you are, shake it off immediately. Don't waste a second. You don't have a second to waste. If you let that percolate inside you for any amount of time, it's going to grow and fester and grow. And it's going to become something real big that you're going to have to eat to escape from. And I knew I did not have a second to waste. So as they were talking, it was like the emotional screen went up, right? The glass screen is like, right? I don't know. I don't catch a lot of cabs, so I don't even think they're supposed to be called cabs anymore. But I know that you see, say in limos and that, they can put up the glass screen, right? That emotional glass screen just went up. It was like, yeah, I can see your lips moving, but I don't even know what you're saying. I see your lips moving. I don't even hear what you say. And immediately I started repeating my own patterns in my mind. You're awesome. You're fabulous. You rock. Be true to you. Does not matter what anybody else says. Doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. Doesn't matter what they do, think, or say. Doesn't matter. If you know that you're being true to you and you feel good about who you are and the way you speak and conduct yourself, what you wear, what, you know, the things that you share, the things that you say and how you say it, if you are okay with it, doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. Tell me now. Throw me some likes and some love hearts if you're feeling me. The only person who has to be okay with you, the way you look, the things you say, the way you dress, the way you conduct yourself is you. If you're in full alignment and integrity with that, with yourself in that area, that's all that matters. Yeah. Thank you so much. It's only you. The only person that matters is you. So as I start, if you're dropping on here live now, I'm so excited, I'm spitting. What is going on? I need a sip of tea. Right. So this is the deal. This is the deal. You cannot control the things that are come at you from the outside. We can't control it. We can't walk around in a bubble, like just letting, not so that we don't have to put up with the things that other people say. They're going to give their opinion because everybody got something to say. That's what I like to say all the time. My mom, when we go out very often shopping and she's like, jabba, 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 like you should do it this way, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, everybody, you guys got something to say, haven't you? And I love my parents so dearly. Thankfully, I really do have an awesome relationship with my parents. But this is the drill, right? This is the drill. People give their 2 cents worth, whether you want it or not. Everybody can come up to you, I like what you're wearing, I don't like what you're wearing. Your makeup looks good, you're wearing too much. Your hair's okay, your hair's stupid. Like everybody wants to give their opinion. 2 cents coming at you all day, right? So you have to decide, emotional glass screen, up it goes, and immediately start reciting your own beliefs in your mind. Now, if your beliefs also suck, if your beliefs are also pathetic, if your beliefs are also, yeah, I am stupid, I am ridiculous, everything I say is dumb, what chance do you have? You have no chance. The outside is telling you you're ridiculous. The inside is telling you ridiculous. It's a lose-lose situation. You gotta, before you put up that glass screen, you need to practice your own beliefs. Get smart, savvy, and switched on. You hear me say it all the time. Drop the masks. Be authentic to you. Get smart about who you want to be and the things that you say to yourself, really, because bottom line, you can't control what other people say to you, but you can always control what you say to you. You can't control what other people say to you, but you can always control what you say to you. And that is the only opinion that matters. It's the only opinion that matters. So I wanted to share this with you today because it did happen to me just over the weekend. And I thought, wow, doesn't happen very often, but it came from someone that really could have cut me deep, right? Like I said, if you're just joining me here live, I did get shot down over the weekend, shot down about the way I look, the way I conduct myself, the things I say and how I say them. And it was somebody that I love very, very deeply. And they're a very close part of my life. They're not going anywhere. Right? So, and I want them to be a part of my life, but they just decided to take it upon themselves to critique my live streams and give me their feedback. And I was like, oh, Okay, it was not pleasant. Was not. It was not an experience that I care to relive. And as I sat there listening to their comments, which were, as I said, if you're just dropping on live now, we don't hear what other people say to us. No, 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 no. You don't hear their words. You hear your interpretation of their words. So the words were not like deadly, right? They were not hideous, but my interpretation of them was, yeah, you're stupid, you're pathetic, you look ridiculous, everything you say is ridiculous, and you should just stop immediately, post haste, right? And this was what happened to me, and immediately I knew I had to put up the emotional glass screen. Zzz, up, it had to go. Self-preservation is your number one key, right? It's the number one most important thing. You got to start reciting what you know to be true in your heart. Don't listen to what other people are saying. Recite what you know to be true in your heart. And as I said, if what you also know to be true in your heart is in alignment with what they're saying, and now I feel like I got something in my eye, what chance do you have? You got to get smart, savvy, sexy, and switched on. Smart, sexy, savvy, and switched on, and make sure that the beliefs that you're reciting to yourself are of a higher vibrational level than the low vibrational things that other people are jibber-jabbering to you, trying to tear you down. So this is where we're coming from. So I want to thank you so much. Yeah, Michelle said sticks and stones, right? Sticks. It's like primary school stuff, sticks and stones, but we forget it as adults. We forget it. We get drawn in, like they get us hook, line, and sinker. We're like, we get drawn in to the situation. So I want to thank you so much to everybody that's here. I just want to check out your comments because so many comments have come through. Thank you very, very much. Yeah, I know. Jenna says, do you think it's people who have their own oh, so much. So much. It's other people's insecurities that they're projecting onto you. It's got nothing to do with you. Yes, 100%. Jenna says, yes, I've been dealing with this lately. I don't know how to feel or react. Still trying to find my path. Put up the emotional glass screen. Emotional glass screen. It's going to be your new best friend. And it depends on how important this person is in your life. As I said, this person is someone I love deeply with all my heart. This is not common practice for them to sort of be you know, if I had said, why are you being cruel to me? They would say, I'm not being cruel. It was my interpretation. I took it as cruelness. Their intention was constructive feedback. What I received was a smackdown, right? So that was me, right? That was nothing to do with them. And that is everything. But I will say that the way it ended, I said, well, if you find my live stream so annoying, it's actually got nothing to do with me. It's something to do with what's going on inside with you. And they did not like that. That came to an abrupt end, let me tell you. But I felt okay. I didn't come at me with mean, cruelty, like, I just simply stated, I said, I just want to tell you the facts. This is the facts. If you find me aggravating on a live stream, it's actually got nothing to do with me. That's something to do with you. That is something in you that needs your attention. It's got nothing to do with me changing my behavior. And yeah, that was not received well. But it's okay because I felt good about it. I spoke my truth, and like I said, I wasn't mean, I wasn't cruel, I wasn't jabbing it back at them. It wasn't a tit for tat situation. I just closed it off by saying, I just want you to know this, and that's the end of it, sort of thing. And then the conversation was done. But yes, Jenna, so emotional glass screen, your new BFF, yeah. Natalie says, yeah, right. So this is common. We all deal with this. Exactly. Yeah. Michelle, your live streams rock. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Yeah. I guess I can process things better now than a year ago. Yep. Because you care about these people. Exactly. Maybe they're pointing out something that you don't see. I go back and forth. Look, possibly, I do think, I don't necessarily, I'm certainly not saying brush everybody's comments off and you go by whatever, because there's always something you can take out of it. There's always something you can take out of it if you don't get offended and all freaked out and caught up yourself, right? So yeah, look at every situation and go, is there any wisdom nuggets here that I can take from this situation? And if you don't feel that there is, especially even right at that time, emotional glass screen. Emotional glass screen. Yeah. Hilarious. Michelle says, yep. If you have to start your conversation with don't take it the wrong way, or no offense, but you need to, yeah, that's right. The minute people go, look, don't take this the wrong way, or no offense, but you know what's coming. you know what's coming. It's not going to be something particularly pleasing to you because they've already prefaced it. They're trying to put a, soft marshmallow underneath it so that you don't like freak out. But yeah, you know it's not going to be good. So at that point, you can already take an emotional step back. You might even take a physical step back, but take an emotional step back and go, all right, I just need to prepare myself here for something. But be aware, savvy, smart, switched on, and know that if something that is about to come your way is probably not going to be great, remain open. And then if it's not something that you feel is really relevant for you, like this was this person's issues, it wasn't my issues, right? So then up emotional glass screen. Yeah. Emotional glass screen. So thank you. Yeah, Michelle says perfect response. I know, right? It was. I thought so too. I just wanted to say I really thought it was good. They were very put off by the whole situation. Yeah. Yeah, Kim. Oh my God, this happened this weekend. Gutted me. No, don't let it. No. That is what this live stream is about today. You can't have these things. As Kim says here, gut you. You can't, because eventually, like I said, if you let it in for a second, it will take root and like a plant, right? And it will grow and fester, but not like a plant that's lovely and green. It's going to flourish good things inside you and your mind. No, it festers like a sore. And then eventually you eat because you feel so bad about yourself, and it had nothing to. We can muster up enough bad thoughts about ourselves in our head. I can do that myself, thanks. I certainly don't need anybody else helping me along in that department. No, thank you. Because what that does, what it does, it leads you straight to the kitchen, pantry, or the fridge, or on the phone to Domino's. That's what it does. Because you just feel really hopeless. You feel like, what's the point? They think I'm an idiot. I think I'm an idiot. What's the point? Might as well eat. So this is what I wanted to share with you today. Step up, step into your power. Use the emotional glass screen. It is going to be your new BFF, and it's going to save you from excess food consumption that is not required at those times. So to everybody who's dropping on live here now, oh, Lauren, how are you going, babe? You're going to have to drop back once this finishes and watch the replay. So we're talking about what to do when someone you love shoots you down. Oh, and I'm telling you, I gave you my hot tip about the emotional glass screen. I'm giving you the exact example that happened to me over the weekend, and how I overcame. It didn't even faze me because I knew exactly what to do and I implemented immediately. So it was absolutely no drama. Yeah, Kylie, boom, how you going, baby? I was thinking about you this morning. I know, it's spooky, right? I use my little witchy powers and I think about people and there they appear. Yeah. Kim says I'm going to need lots of window cleaner for her emotional glass screen. You crack, that is so funny. You're so funny. So I wanted to share with you again today, and I did talk about this all last week, the personal power, oh man, transformation and personal power 4-day lockdown that's happening right here on the Gold Coast in Australia next month in November. I'm just going to mention it again today because I've had so many inquiries from you all, and I wanted to let you know there are still a couple of positions open. So if this is something that you've been thinking about, just send me a private message and we can have a chat and see if this is a good fit for you. Because basically what we're doing is spending 4 days in lockdown together in a stunning award-winning location on the Gold Coast in Australia. Let me just side note, stunning location. However, 4 days in lockdown to actually get you the momentum, stop the self-sabotage, quit the procrastination, move past resistance, and get your act together around food, your life, and your body. Food, your body, and your entire life. Because this is not like a separate thing. Oh, my eating is one container, and then, the rest of my life is a whole nother container. No. The way you eat is the way you live. Everything reflects each other. We are not sort of compartmental beings. It is all one. So when your relationship with food is not right, nothing is right. Nothing is right. You know what it's like in your body, for instance, like if you have a sore toe, everything sucks, right? It's not like my toe hurts, but everything else is magical and fine. No, if one thing hurts, everything hurts. If your relationship with food is not right, it messes with everything in your life. And if you are suffering from resistance, procrastination, self-sabotage, there's a reason for it. There is a reason for it. If you've been holding yourself back year after year after year, making the fake promises, I'm going to do this, or you lose 3 kilos, you gain back 15, all that kind of stuff, that is what we're dealing with over 4 days to completely transform your life right here on the Gold Coast in Australia. So I will put the link in the comments box above. You can go ahead and, actually there is no link. send me a private message. Send me a private message and I will tell you all about it. That's when I will be giving you all the information. It is a life-changing experience and there's only a few positions available because it's limited to 8. Only available to 8 women because this is a personal experience. It's not like a mass, audience thing. No. This is personalized to you and for you because it's all about you. It's all about you. So really we're uncovering your personal self-sabotaging beliefs, working through them, eliminating them so that when you come into this event as you are now, you will leave completely, you'll just be like, I say this all the time because it is so true. You'll come in as you are like, oh wow, this is a bit exciting. And then you leave like, everybody better get out of my way. That emotional glass screen thing, you'll be rocking all that sort of stuff, but everybody better just move aside. I know who I am, I know where I'm going, and I know exactly how I'm going to get there. That is the kind of woman that we're talking about. And that is who you can be when you step up and take action. So private message me to find out more about that. That is absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much to everybody who has dropped on here live. Jenna, yeah, my friend said this and it made sense. Every 7 years your cells are reset and made. So put things in your body now to help build better and stronger new cells. Yes. Absolutely. I know Michelle's going, cannot wait. I know. We're in the lockdown. This is so true. Thank you so much. Kristen, love the analogy of the emotional eating glass screen. Right. Yeah. The emotional glass screen. Yeah, it's going to be your new BFF. Your new BFF. Leah, yeah, I need a glass screen for myself. We all have it. Just most of us don't use it. So thank you so much. You're all so amazing. To everybody who's been here live, thank you so much. And to all the replay watchers, you know how I do, sending you ridiculous amounts of chocolate coated love, the very best kind. I cannot wait to see you all tomorrow. So thank you again. Please do send me a private message about the lockdown and I will send you all the information. If this sounds like something you're thinking, I want to know more, my response would be, I know, and you really should. Private message me and I'll send you the details, because until tomorrow, please do remember, the only person who has the power to change your life is you. And really, when you get smart, sexy, savvy and switched on and know who you will and will not allow into your life, the thoughts that you will and will not allow into your life, oh, let me tell you something. That is when you've really got what it takes. Sending you love. I'm going to catch you tomorrow. Bye, guys.